Shout outs to everybody in the building. My bad, y'all. What's going on? I had some music playing and y'all didn't hear a damn thing. I don't think so. Shout outs to everybody here. It's Player Talk Radio. I am your gracious host, DJ Kuda, right back at the helm. Let me check the stream. Let me see. Was anything playing? Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Nothing was playing. Jesus Christ. Well, all right, we in the building. I just had a whole bunch of music playing, and it didn't come up because things wasn't plugged in. So I don't know. I guess we in the building, man. Shout outs to everybody here. Y'all really sat here for eight minutes. God damn. Y'all must love me. So shout outs to everybody in the building. I am your gracious host, DJ Kuda, right back at the helm of today's show. Good morning. Shout outs to Evron in the building. What's going on? Azrael in the building. Up on the early check-in. Put a 1 in the chat if you're here. Shout outs to everybody over on... Ooh, I'm burping. My stomach, y'all. Shout outs to everybody over on Rumble. We're gonna be having some different type of shows coming up. I gotta get back into this whole anime thing. Yesterday was a great show. If you guys missed yesterday's show, I encourage you guys to go back and check it out. It was very fun, very informative, had a lot of information, and it was very funny, by the way. Yeah, my voice is gone because I've been doing that all night, but we in the building, man. So yesterday's show, I didn't get to really cover everything in full detail, but then again, I did. A lot of people don't know what the hell a pickup artist is, and a lot of people don't know what the hell a dating coach is, and a lot of people don't know what are all these fancy titles that you guys are hearing. You know what I'm saying? In some of these, internet conversations and shit like that. A lot of people just don't know. So there's just a lot of stuff that guys don't know. And they're preaching, obviously women, and that's the most talked about subject in this space. They're preaching to y'all about shit they don't know. Hell, you even got guys coming in here still asking about passport bro shit. Like, niggas are asking day one questions. I wonder if it's hot in the Dominican Republic. Well, bitch, why don't you go there and find out at this point? Oh, man, I want to see this person here. And it's like, okay, you're supporting them and you're paying them money to go there. And you could have went there. Why aren't you going there? Matter of fact, why don't you meet the person that you're supporting to go there? Seems to me like we got a lot of guys afraid of the same shit they preach about. And this could be because, niggas go straight to the internet instead of, really trying a lot of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I tried and did a lot of the shit I'm telling y'all way before I even got to the goddamn internet like this. And the funny thing is that I've been around, on the last show, gave y'all some good game and shared a dating coach that gave y'all some good game. He was giving y'all internet and text game. I remember when the internet and text game really took over, a lot of women, didn't really like texting because they didn't really get it. social media wasn't like social media was like underdeveloped. The only time women would really text or get into the spirit of texting was like in a chat room. You know what I'm saying? Like an online forum in a chat room and stuff like that, because it wasn't on like an individual basis, and they were talking to a whole bunch of different people, not necessarily like somebody that they're like, romantically interested in. So it didn't confuse them when it came down to, them really wanting to know, like, like a guy, and like, how he sound, and like when he says something to them, what tone is he saying it in? You know what I'm saying? It didn't really confuse, because back in the day, what you got Clubhouse now, you had alternatives for stuff like that, like the party line and things of that sort. So dating was more real, but social media was more underdeveloped. And I'm the only guy before I even get, copied by a lot of people that just sit around and listen all day. I was one of the guys that told you guys that social media can definitely destroy your personality and character before you even develop one. You know what I'm saying? You got people every day that really kind of just don't know nothing about the real world, taking real world cues from the internet. It's like you never knew the real world. So you got a lot of people that don't know what to discern. You got a lot of people that don't know what's real, what's not real. You got a lot of people that don't know what to throw out and what to keep. And now, you got a lot of people that did not really experience real life at the same level that they've experienced, I guess, whatever they experienced on the internet. And they're trying to, make an internet world out of their real life. They want to do the TikTok couples and they kind of want to imitate, real life. The internet is now trying to imitate real life. And then you got a lot of people that just watch the Manosphere just for the sake of watching the Manosphere. No improvement. What the hell is there to improve on? You're not living real life anyway. No personality. What personality do you need? The internet gave you your personality. And the fucked up part is that you hate the personality that the internet gave you. And what's even fucked up is that you chose the personality that the internet gave you. Some dirty work right here, Y'all hit the like button on the way in. Support the show. So TV is like virtually done. Been done. You go buy a new TV now, it don't even come with the little converter box, whatever the hell that is. It come with YouTube. It come with Netflix. TVs got Bluetooth. TVs are just a big cell phone. You can surf the internet with Wi-Fi on your TV. I had a TV for years, didn't even know it had all that shit. I didn't even do shit with it, just played PlayStation on it. I said, oh shit, this thing got Wi-Fi. It was a Sony. So, these Manosphere shows, like the show y'all were on before y'all got here, and then as soon as this show goes off, y'all go to another show. This is the male Manosphere, Oprah Winfrey, like kind of Oprah Winfrey. This is the soap opera Manosphere era. What's going on, Don? Y'all hit the like button on the way in. This is the soap opera, man. This is the Manosphere soap opera era. Just like how the women used to watch those shows and just get their jargon and emulate and parrot a lot of shit. Believe it or not, even though it was bullshit, a lot of those old school soap opera shows and daytime television shows like The View, and a couple of those female shows used to be educational. Before they start getting deep into like the feminism and the misandry. They used to be somewhat educational. Same thing like with the Manosphere. But now it's just a bunch of gossiping niggas going back and forth. This person gay. Shit done turn real rancid. So honestly, it's really not much you can do. You know, y'all are starting to get burnt out and tired of the new content creators. These people ain't even lasted. Pause. It's like grand opening, grand closing. And slowly but surely, y'all are finding, what's going on, Devo? Slowly but surely, y'all are finding y'all way back to the older content creators. But one of the bigger problems with the older ones is that their conversation hasn't progressed. They haven't gotten into any real information. And what y'all are finding out are things that I've told y'all which is going to happen. Because again, y'all don't listen. Now, everyone's going back to the drawing table. Oh, we got to talk to Keisha. Oh, she don't listen. Oh, it's her attitude. Niggas done did a big pump fake with the passport bro shit. So now you got a lot of people running around here that never been in these spaces, literally grifting and culture appropriating themselves to these spaces. Now that guy that was an incel, not so much an incel no more. He's a hero now. He got information that I can't give him props for, but I will steal it from him. Oh yeah, I will come by his channel and steal it from him. You know the same way they were calling dudes nerds because they watched anime? You know the same way they used to say, oh, that's white boy shit because you had tattoos all over your arms? You know the way they used to say, oh, if you gauge your ears, oh, that's white boy shit. Oh, if you listen to rock, that's white boy shit. Oh, life comes at you fast, nigga. You didn't think they were going to have rock music on the new Madden that you like to play. Now you got tattoos. You wearing Naruto headbands. Your ears are gauged. And tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. Over. Look at you dumbass. Oh my God. Because tonight will be the night that I... My voice is gone, y'all. What's going on, radiology? Yeah, they sleep on real content. Now everybody running around here, oh, Sigma male. Oh, they used to sleep on you. They used to sleep on my bro Walt Diddy. They slept on a lot of Sigma males. Yeah, yeah, fake emos. Niggas done fell in love with a Trippy Red album because tonight will be the night. Get the fuck out of here. These niggas they want to listen to, man. Oh my god. Oh, my voice is gone, y'all. It hurts when I speak, but I gotta speak tonight. Y'all hit the like button and support the show. Let's get into this game, all right? Shouts to my girl Olivia Alexa. We're gonna get to some game. Hold on. What? What's going on, Miss V? Welcome to the show. My voice hurt. Hold on, y'all. All right, let's get it.
Hi, guys. Most people don't consider how the dating and social customs of a society are intricately linked to the prevailing technology and state of the economy at that time. Take, for example, the invention of birth control in the 1960s, which only appears as a breakthrough in technology, but ended up completely changing sex and relationships forever. I believe there's an even bigger societal change in the last few decades, and it happened in 1971 under President Nixon. The Nixon shock, as it was known, was the U.S. government's decision to stop the conversion of dollars to gold. Without going too deep into the economics of it, I want you to simply think of it as the moment the U.S. decided that dollars wouldn't be exchanged for gold anymore. Before this, if you had dollars, you could easily turn them into gold. But after Nixon's decision, this stopped. The dollar's worth wasn't tied to gold. It became what we know as fiat currency. Just paper money without gold backing it up. This change was huge because it meant that the government could print more dollars without needing gold in reserve. More money got printed, and as a result, the dollar's value dropped. Imagine having a rare collectible, then suddenly it's not rare anymore. The value goes down. This lets...
So, if y'all pay attention to certain yeah, my voice hurt. I've been yelling. I don't know why. Been real animated lately. It hurts to talk, but I gotta speak. Give y'all this game, all right? I got some liquids though. Hopefully that helps. But if y'all go listen to all of the female dating coaches, not even the female dating coaches, but just female dating content, they're gun-ho on playing men. You know, they're super gun-ho on playing men. You know, that's why I be trying to give y'all the game, because it's like, okay, whether they can do it or not and pull it off or not, they're getting applicable real life strategies and information on how to play and extract money out of you. And honestly, if we want to be real black pilled and not joking around and shit, that can literally be financial advice. In a weird way. If you think about it, it's more applicable. They can apply it today. They got endless practice. They can even practice it on dudes they love. And we're sitting around just not even really doing nothing. Now, what's really rare is listening to a woman sit here and talk about topics that she's heard from men. You know, Olivia Alexa been around in the Manosphere golden years. Women not gonna listen to this. When is the last time you've actually really heard a woman talk about inflation? And when they talk about this stuff, it pertains to them getting money from you, not real, actual inflation.
I'll only date a guy if he makes 6 figures. No, 7 figures. Because of inflation.
Yeah, because of inflammation.
Yeah, and he has to be over 6 feet tall. No, 7 feet tall. Because of inflation.
Yeah.
And he needs to be okay with me having an OnlyFans. 2 OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Because of inflation.
This stupid. This stupid.
I am not.
This stupid. This is stupid. I am smarter than the hot 18-year-old. We smart, she's stupid.
I spent my most valuable years allowing my body to be used because no one ever taught me what love is or how to respect myself. And all you can do is make fun of me for it.
You stupid. Stupid.
Oh, God.
This stupid. 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 The stupidest of the. This stupid is so stupid.
This stupid.
This stupid. This stupid is so stupid.
Leave her alone! I'm over 7 feet tall. I make 7 figures. And I do want her.
Do you have a 7-pack?
This stupid man.
So it's like, you don't hear them talking about these topics. We're mixing in real world problems, even with dating. A lot of them don't even know what inflation is, nor can care less, because think about it. We talk about wealth to a certain degree. And if we're talking about family and legacy, we're talking about the great wealth transfer. Great wealth transfer. Of course, transferring wealth to your wife or your family, but also to your legacy. To your legacy. But do you know inflation really don't mean shit to women unless they're getting money from you? That's a damn cheat code. Now, we all know the economy will never be the same for women. They have to, a lot of them have to get out there and work and produce. Barely. Because as of lately, a lot of those BS jobs starting to pop up. We'll talk about that later. But instead of getting a job, she could just get a boyfriend. That makes good money, right? Some women can. Can't say all. But the second problem is the lifestyle. What lifestyle will she live if she does that? What lifestyle will she live if she does that? What type of lifestyle will she live if she does that? She gets herself a certain type of boyfriend, and then at what cost? You know? So she's protected by certain things other than the lifestyle that she wants to live, because let's just face it, shit is expensive for women. The government and today's society has to do the job one way or another, directly or by proxy. You see a lot of guys getting ran through the court system because they can pay. It's about getting money out of your pocket. Because even to a certain degree, if we break down certain instances, the government eats off of your wallet the same way a lot of women that are out to get your money would. So what's the incentive of them talking about inflation other than getting the money out of your pocket and getting the things that they want or the things that they need? And when something happens, guess what? They skip you and go to the government. Government can care less about inflation because the government causes inflation. But now this time around is a little bit different because of the cost of living. It costs to be broke. It costs to live. And when you try to train somebody up to get money out of men by proxy, now you got a lot of spoiled women and dudes, by the way, that are now complaining and running back to the government. What's going on, Vader? Absolutely. Child support is unconstitutional. Absolutely. They don't go after people creating reckless children. They go after the father. All right. You said, hold on. Ray said, even rarer to a woman with content pertaining how to treat men better. Yeah. 2 different ways to grease a duck. But let's get it.
To inflation, meaning things got more expensive over time. This inflation wasn't just about prices going up. It had very deep impact affecting everything from society to personal aspects like relationships and marriage. More money floating around, but each dollar is worth less, creating a new financial reality that everyone had to adapt to. Now, the biggest change this had was on the viability of single income households.
Y'all hit the like button on the way in, support the show, let's get it.
While one income could support a family of 4 in the 1960s, the rise in prices due to inflation forced more women to enter into the workforce over the next decades. Here's a statistic to put this in perspective. In 1968, only 25% of American couples were both working. Now, that number has jumped to 61%. Women's presence in the workforce has skyrocketed. They made up just about a third of the workforce in 1970, but as of 2023, they're half. This shift isn't just about numbers, it's about a societal transformation. Women stepping into the workforce in mass numbers reshaped family dynamics, financial strategies, and the very fabric of the workforce. But here's the crazy part. What happens when you double the number of people working? The value of each person's work goes down. Imagine having too many sellers in a market, but not enough buyers. What happens? Prices drop. It's the same with work. More workers means more competition for jobs, leading to lower wages. It's the simple economics of supply and demand. And that's exactly what has happened in America too.
See, so you can go on She-Ra 7, you can go on Paris Milan, you can go on Cerebral, you can go on that Chrissy Chicks channel. They're every day talking about strategies to play you, get money from you, and be a victim, even by proxy. So they're not even going in on inflation. They're not talking about no real world matters. Funny thing is, I see more male spaces talking about the election and politics. But they're the main ones showing up to vote. And just voting wise, in the black community, their voice trumps your voice. No pun intended. If you say openly, hey, vote for this person, they're going to vote for the opposite. Just to make sure the person you don't want in office get in office. To the point, I think some black men and a bunch of black content creators should lie and make up a bunch of stories about how the guy you don't want is going to abolish certain bills and, oh, we're so happy. Like, if some of y'all pretend like y'all are happy with Biden, you can actually get them to vote for Trump. If you wanted Trump in office. Now, Vader, look at what you just said. Shit get wicked, right? Look at what you just said. The law goes after good fathers also. And let the deadbeats get away. Because the law is thinking how she's thinking. He got money. They go after fathers that are even trying to be in their kids' lives.
Income households have gone from being a choice to being a necessity, while single income households have become a luxury for people who earn enough to cover what two incomes used to.
Now, they're telling young guys, don't even buy that single, don't even buy, single home apartments. Don't even buy that, single family home. Now you gotta buy the 4-bedroom house. You gotta buy the family home. And all that shit sounds good too, by the way. But kids these days, they sell grandma's home. A lot of millennials these days, they don't believe in ownership as much as they should, even though you can't blame them for not believing in ownership. You really don't own shit. Then don't get me started on the Gen Zs. They've seen how the real world works. And they're like, what's the point in owning shit? So you got to resell the American dream. So what is Olivia Alexa talking about? She says she's talking about how 1971 changes relationships forever. All of this stuff is very taboo. And if it's not taboo, it might not apply to you or your situation. Why is that? Well, I ran a couple of my own experiments. I've asked you guys to tell me or define a good woman, and who in today's society would y'all say is a good woman? And you guys gave me legit answers, but the problem is, y'all were telling me old women that were on television. Now, there's nothing wrong with older women and seasoned women, but there's something wrong with that. If we're talking about women off of Good Times and shit, like really Good Times? Like, nigga, what is this, 2001? Like, Good Times? You know? Now, I'm glad you guys can produce certain women and certain names and stuff like that. But go look at them women now. Go find them now. Hell, even Nia Long look crazy right now. We can't really name too many good women in the 20, you know, I was about to say the 21st century. We can't really name too many good women nowadays. And I ask that because a lot of dudes are trying to wipe up strippers. We are going back to television. Those women can't even comprehend with what's going on right now. So there's really no good examples out here. And the hoes overwhelm the good examples that we can find. So the waters are muddy. All right, let's get back into it. Tell you, if you go on these women's pages, you're just about to find, I'll do it again. We can go right back over to TikTok. You're about to find a plethora of videos of women literally giving out some good game on how to play a good guy and how to play a simp. It was a video I was looking at. I actually need to go find it. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let's let this go.
Both partners in a household started working, people noticed something. Their life and financial security didn't really get better, and in some cases, it got worse. Why? Because they were stuck. They needed both incomes just to stay afloat. Inflation had risen so much that there was no turning back to the old ways. Imagine the impact of this happening to millions of households across the country. If a couple today had kids, it's virtually impossible for one parent to stay home with them for very long. We have a new generation spending their most informative years in daycare centers while their parents are occupied with dead-end jobs they can't leave. Coupled with student loans and mortgages, most people can barely scrape by in this inflated economy, even with both partners working. The sad realization is that this work and hustle culture has chipped away at the things that are the most valuable, because they're the things you can't get back: time and memories. Parents are spending less time with their kids, meaning they're creating less memories. Couples are spending less time with each other, meaning they're creating less memories. And children are being raised on what they see on Netflix and TikTok without the parents being able to find enough time to teach and inspire them, because they're trying to juggle everything. It's so eye-opening to realize how big the effort.
Now that's cap. I'm not gonna lie and say the parents don't got a lot on their plate and try to juggle everything. The parents are being raised by Netflix and TikTok. The parents are being raised by Netflix and TikTok too.
Efforts of major political and economic policies can be. They can touch every part of our lives in ways we might not even expect them to. But if you can arm yourself with an understanding of what's happening and what has happened, you'll have a better idea of what to do. So here's my words of advice. Don't let work and money overshadow the priceless things in life. Remember to create memories with your partner, your family, your friends, your kids. These are the things that you will never be able to get back. So with that being said, to this video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
All right.
Once again, I'm locked in with TP. We finna make a hit.
We love you, Kurt.
Most people.
That's Gucci Man's Diddy diss. He said Keisha Knight Pullum, for real, the woman from the Cosby Show. Yeah, but see, these are older shows. These younger girls nowadays probably don't even know who the hell that is. You know what I'm saying? Much less look up to them. These young girls don't even look up to Michelle Obama or their kids. And that's the first black president, whether you respect it or not, you know? Hold on. Yeah, I can't find this video. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I can't even find this video, and I saw it too. I can't even find it. But you go everywhere, right? And you will find women playing simps, good men. I've even got some video right here of a man talking about some how to beat men at their game. So many people in these spaces want to be players. All right, hold on. Let's get into another topic. Hold on. Shout out to DJ Academics. Give me 1 second. I gotta go find this Discord. I need to shit. My Discord been acting up. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me throw this on. I need to. Y'all hit the like button, support the show. Let me find out how to share this in the Discord. Hold on 1 second.
Welcome to the stream. I did like a long intro today. That's a 30-minute intro. That was, I had to feel the vibes again. Every time I get into streaming, I gotta, every time I stream for a few days, I gotta get back into the groove a little bit. I keep telling y'all, for upcoming creators, streaming, it's, anything we do in the entertainment world isn't hard. It's not a hard job. It might get tedious, but it's not hard. Streaming, especially when you got to be here and entertaining the people. What it is more than anything is it's a routine. And once you get out of the routine, you kind of like fall off the bike. You kind of got to get back on. I always tell y'all people like Kai Sinet and others, and sometimes like I haven't seen them really get fully burnt out, but for them to stream every day for 8 hours, shit, give them boys some credit. Okay, nevertheless, we're here, and hopefully, let me see. Today's Saturday. Right? Saturday. Okay, yeah, I'm hoping we could string together a good, a good 7 days of streaming. Y'all don't think we could do that, right? So at least until May 4th, we can stream at least every day, at least for like 2-3 hours. Obviously, the goal is always like 6. Anyway, cool. A lot of things to talk about today. Is there any personal updates? Did I give you an update on Pluto? So Pluto got surgery. My boy Pluto. So Pluto is my dog, if you guys don't know. So he got hit by a car. I think I told you the story of how that happened.
Hold on, y'all.
I have a very big property. I let him out to go pee real quick. He's having a lot of fun, blah, blah. I call him and the girl dog back, Princess. She comes back, but, he's running around kind of having a little bit of fun. He runs near this area that, only like, dogs be knowing shit, right? Like he knows he could squeeze through. He goes there. I don't know if he was following a deer or something like that. And he ran to the road and he got hit by a car. The fortunate thing is that he did not die, which, I'm very happy about. After he got hit, I like ran over to him like probably like less than a minute later. I brought him to the hospital. He got surgery. Again, some of y'all might not care, but some for the people who do care, dogs are on four legs. His like right arm or right forward thing, like is that an arm? I don't know. It got broken, right? Which is good. And what I mean by good is that given the impact, it could have been damage to his chest and damage to other limbs, but only one leg was broken. We had him get surgery. It's repaired, and he's going through the rehabilitation process now. So, I'm doing a little rehab things with him every day. I'm giving him his medication, giving him his food. He's been kind of chill. It's definitely improved since I don't know how long it's been so far, but like, before he was a little bit like I could tell him walking a little bit.
Out how to share it. Hold on.
Day after surgery, when we picked him up from the hospital, he was trying to walk. He was a little bit lethargic, but now like I could tell like he's the foot is getting stronger every day, so he keeps wanting to do too much, which I'm trying to tell his ass chill out until you gotta rest.
All right, here we go.
Anyway, yeah, he has a splint and a plate and a couple of screws in the bone because they're trying to get it to heal back perfectly. Anyway, that is the update on him. I got to bring him back to the hospital for them to rewrap it because they put a little goofy ass cone on his head, and I could tell he was not rocking with that. So I ain't gonna lie, I took that bitch off. I was like, Pluto, be free. Anyway, he messed up his bandage a little bit, so I'll bring him back, but it's all good. Other than that, everything else, I've been chilling. Man, I was supposed to go to Miami yesterday. And actually, I got to apologize to my fresh and fit homies. I was supposed to be at, they had a yacht party and an event, and I did not get a chance to make it. So I do want to apologize to them for that. Other than that, I think that's about it. Let me open up chat. We do got a bunch of like hip hop topics.
Right, hold on, give me 1 second. Let me get this.
Cool. Yeah, no. Pluto is doing good. Hey, let me tell you this. You know what I've realized? So I got 4 Rottweilers now. So I got Pluto, his girl, and then they have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Trust me. Like every day, I've been saying, every day it takes about like 3 hours for me to like get them all good, clean up after BS. And yes, I tried to do
almost done. Hold on, y'all.
All good. Somebody says, what meat clip? What meat clip you guys talking about? Somebody said the party was fire. Okay, yeah, I didn't get a chance to go. All right. Okay, so let's put a few things on the agenda that we should be talking about today. Number one, there is some new allegations that have came out, and unfortunately, I'm starting to have like mixed feelings about all of this type of stuff because it I'm gonna present it. I'll let you be the judge. So there's some new allegations about Meg Thee Stallion, and I want to be very fair because these things and these allegations could happen to anyone. And I know sometimes we don't like people because of other incidents, so we want to believe anything bad about them. But we do have to be very conscious of the fact that people will take advantage of your like or dislike for someone to push forth any type of information. So we're going to be covering that. I have the full lawsuit, the documents in relation to the Meg Thee Stallion situation. I've seen this thing been popping up today. I think some of y'all probably seen it. I know I haven't posted on my main page, but Ice Spice's best friend, allegedly, which we're going to say best friend in quotation marks, she's exposing her. Anytime, bro, let me actually. Did I post it? Hold on. Yo, anytime I'm feeling down, I go to Meek Mill's Twitter, bro. That shit just always has some type of shit for me to laugh at.
Hold on, y'all.
Yo, Meek is a special type of stupid. This nigga said the eclipse opened up the portal to everybody that was hating on you to be exposed. I just don't know how dumb this thing is. Black hatred level went up a few notches in 2024. Okay. Now, while I look at this statement, I'm be like, yo, Meek is just a sped. He's severely retarded. I don't mean retarded. I mean just severely stupid. I definitely do want to say that I believe that there's some overt and severe bad habits that are happening now that, you know, let me lay this out. And we'll roll into the stream like this, all right? By the way, if you guys have any topics you want to talk to, just spam in the chat. Also, become a member on the Academy page, become a sub on Twitch, and of course, you could definitely send a Rumble rant in via Rumble. Anyway,
all right.
I do have a little theory going.
Shared. Hold on, y'all.
I do have a theory going. Y'all want to hear something? This is my theory. My theory is this. There's a theory that I have why this year it feels like more than ever, and it's almost like came back around. Exposing culture is going back up. What did I mean? These days, if you're a celebrity, someone of notoriety, someone with some clout, if you deal with the woman, shit didn't go her way. These days is gonna result like chicks ain't taking the L and moving on. Most women, I won't say most, but a good amount of women we're seeing, and more than normal, are all going live. They're posting personal information. They're trying to sue. And I have a theory about this. My theory is that, you know, a lot of things for me, when I watch the world and how it evolves, it bases and it stems from financial level for most people. Let me try to explain. Boosie said something recently. And maybe I'm going to sound like Meek Mill for a second, right? I hope not. The thing is it Boosie official? Boosie said something, right? And he basically said, it's crazy how every company's going broke and filing for bankruptcy. This world has no money. The United States of America is hurting. People have no money. Besides paying your bills, it's nothing extra you have money to spend on. Companies have to lay off thousands of workers. You really have to change your lifestyle or else. This is the brokest I've ever seen America. Now, I agree with Boosie. But it's because I'm seeing things that are telling me this is how people act when they're desperate for means and ways to either continue a lifestyle or pay bills. Now, obviously, when I'm talking about entertainment, we're not talking about necessarily extreme poverty here, but I'll give you and just follow me. Let me cook. I think I've told you guys a couple times. So I was about to buy a condo in Miami about 2 or 3 times, and I backed out the deal pretty much late every single time. There was a time I used to be in Miami a lot. And if you guys ever want to be like, why aren't you in Miami a lot no more? I'm going to be honest with you. Miami meant something for me. It was the only place that I felt like I went. Like, you know, I always tell people, and this is going to sound very pompous and out of, but just level with me for a second. I live in Jersey. I got whatever. Anytime I go out, I feel like I stick out. Like, if I wear a Cuban chain out here, it's like nobody has at least a real Cuban chain. Like, even a Lamborghini or some shit like that. Like, again, it's just not that. It's a regular place. When I went to Miami about a couple of years ago, Miami was so opulent. It felt like everybody was rich. I promise you. Now, I'm going to compare a few places. LA is the biggest example, but we're seeing it in Houston and Miami and Atlanta to a certain extent. The pandemic fucked up the whole United States. Mad niggas started getting PPP loans, scamming. It was at an all-time high. There was a time, and by the way, that's the time I fell in love with Miami, because I went to Miami and thought everybody's rich. I said, oh shit, everybody rich down here. Everybody has money. What's happened since all that PPP loan shit stopped, renting. The scammers are getting all locked up. People are coming back down to reality. This is why another reason, like, people keep, like, you know, they put Trump with the good times because they're like, damn, when Trump was here, we was getting free cash. We was running it up. You know what I mean? Like, incorrectly, but still, people try to think of what was a symbol of when they were good. And this is just my theory of why we're seeing so many things happen. Let me explain, and I'm doing it macro, but I'm gonna get to micro. Have y'all heard about LA? LA is dead. I don't go to LA period these days at all. Y'all know I had a label deal. I actually still have a label deal. The label's based in LA. I refuse to go there. Call me on Zoom. You know what LA has turned into? In the pandemic, this shit was popping, and then right before the pandemic was popping, and then everybody started moving to like Miami and Houston and Atlanta. And what ended up happening is that everybody in LA just started getting robbed. LA is the home of the robberies. It's always been a home.
All right, now this is going back into the conversation that we were having earlier about the inflation and things that are going on. Peep the difference between how the men talk about the world and dating and just how shit is going on versus how the women talk about the world, if they even mention the world, other than the game that they're running, who they want, the world, and what they want from it, and what they believe they deserve from it.
Of the B&Es, breaking and entering, but it became the home of the, you eating that IHOP, we about to come take your chain. Broke niggas are ravishing the land of LA. Okay. So the three havens I've seen, and by the way, New York City ain't New York City anymore, okay? There's a few little drug dealers running around here, but it's a reason why you get the guy who they call a snitch, 6ix9ine, who basically came and fucked all the drug dealers' bitches and bought them bags. I'm just trying to tell you financially where everybody's at. So in Miami, Atlanta, and Houston, that's where all the scammers, the crypto finessers went. And I remember being there and I was just like, yo, damn. And by the way, you're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck does this have to do with anything? But I'm taking this as a macro level approach. Just watch. Because I agree with Boosie. I think we're seeing the most desperation that we've seen in years just because money is getting thin for most motherfuckers. Okay. So I'm in Miami. This is when I decided to get a chain. I remember I went to a club, and I'm in the club, and I'm seeing the niggas who are like the help of the real niggas. Like, okay, I don't know. I don't call him like a rapper's like assistant got like a fucking Cuban chain on. I'm like, damn, everybody rich down here. I'm like, shit, I gotta get a chain. That's one of the reasons I got jewelry. What's ended up happening is all that shit is dried up. I'm gonna tell you when I know it dried up too. Number one, PPP loans are done. All them scams are done. Most of them got locked up. Some of them got forgiven, but most of them shits are done. The problem is half of these niggas never had legitimate ways of making money. Now, here's another thing too. I remember being in the club. So I'm in the club. I'm at Vendome. That's my favorite spot. I be at Vendome in Miami. The owner know me. They love me over there. I'm there. You know who's in the club? My boy Quavo. Quavo's on stage. Guess who's over the corner? I see Rich.
All right, so recently Quavo had a show, and ain't nobody show up damn near. They were trying to say Chris Brown pulled a little Dirk and bought all the seats, the tickets for the seats, and basically it was a no-show. But I'm not gonna lie, these days, who's really going to shows? And not just I don't even know if it was just him, but you know, you got to be on the ticket. You can't really be having your own show these days. Shit, you better off doing a show on Instagram Live and shit at this point. So,
I'm like, oh, Rich, I see you, my boy. We all in the club. Now, let me tell you, this is how elaborate and how financially fucked shit was at that time. About 2 years ago. In the middle of the party, The club stopped. The DJ stopped. Hey, all right, stop. Quavo right over there. He chilling like the whole. Was Takeoff? I think Takeoff was there. The whole party stopped. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm with my man Fresh and Fit. All of a sudden, a guy who I don't know, he walks on stage, and they basically kick everybody off the stage, including the rapper. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm gonna tell you. Give me some. Bear with me. I'm like, what the fuck? Fresh says to me, yo, Ack, that nigga right there, he's like one of the richest niggas in Miami. I said, what?
Right.
I said, yo, that nigga right there, he got the bag. I said, bro.
Good on Bronze.
I shit you not.
Y'all hit the like button. Support the show. An hour and 9 minutes into the madness. We get into this game. Let's go. It's player talk.
They gave the nigga the mic in the middle of the club with Quavo and everybody. Everybody's lit to do a 5-minute TED talk in the club. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They said, oh no, this nigga, he spent $1 million at a club like a couple weeks ago. Like every club he go to, he spent at least $100,000. I'm like, damn, niggas got bread like that? I said, yeah, that's him. So they literally kicked Quavo off.
What's going on, Larry?
I'm over here looking doofy because I'm like, the nigga who, by the way, and then the nigga bought the biggest bottle of champagne I ever seen. Like it took, nigga, they carried it out like a casket. I never seen some shit like that. They said, oh, that bottle is $80,000. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm just trying to give y'all, I give a little details, but chill. So I'm saying, I said, who the fuck is that? Fresh says, oh, that nigga, everybody know him. His name is Bitcoin Rodney. I said, oh, okay. They said, yo, he's richer than all the rappers. I said, how? Yo, he made a crazy come up.
Oh, now, rappers don't make that much money. I hate to say it like that. Rappers don't make that much. I mean, look. Go to like a rock band, like go look at go look at the drummers from like, let's say, Three Doors Down, or go look at the drummers. Man, the drummers, like you got drummers from rock bands that make way more than rappers. Plus, they got a split. Rappers have some of the best images, but a lot of them don't make that money.
On Bitcoin. I said, oh shit. I Googled him.
They owe the record labels.
Bitcoin Rodney. I seen him with Jamie Foxx. He had a yacht. Oh, well, this is the end of the story, I guess. He had a yacht. Like, the nigga had a Bitcoin Rodney yacht. The nigga had a yacht, like a Lamborghini yacht with his face on it. Look, right here. Crypto life. And if you flip the other side around, it said, like, Bitcoin Rodney. The nigga had Lamborghinis, this and third. The point is, and I'm not trying to, like, get on nobody for no yeah, look at this Lambo right here. I'm just trying to show you why a lot of this bullshit is happening. This is my approach, or how I've thought about shit. So, what's happened then, that's the Miami I fell in love with. Real talk. If you're wondering why I don't go to Miami, that's the Miami I fell in love with. It was all smoke and mirrors. That's why if you ask why I don't go to Miami, it's all smoke and mirrors. It wasn't real. Everybody looked rich, and everybody was capping or doing some illegal shit. Here's the truth. The person who that was, he pushed crypto with Jamie Foxx and Rick Ross. He got arrested by the feds. They claim he was in a pyramid scheme. They claim he embezzled 8 figures. And the lifestyle that we saw, including me being in that club that night, wondering, the nigga was on stage. You know niggas throw ones? He threw hundreds.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that damn money. You gotta get rid of the damn money. That's what do you think laundering and all that shit comes from? You gotta get rid of the money. Damn, Bitcoin cleans the money. But then you gotta get rid of that Bitcoin. because then you're going to be a whale. It's like, why is all this money going here? No, you get the Bitcoin and get it in and get it out. Clean it.
And I said, fuck. How could a nigga be this rich? That was the time.
Y'all hit the like button.
All the scammers of the pandemic, all the finessers, all the PPP, whatever dudes, the niggas who pushed crypto bosses, they're all locked up. They're all done. Opulence was at the highest level. It's not there anymore. Okay, now I'm using this as an example, and I'm not, I'm pretty sure you're not going to do too much jail time. I'm not trying to disrespect him. I'm just only speaking of how I've watched so many of these places change. Okay, so that happened. It's a trickle-down effect, people, if you ask me. Everything's a trickle-down effect. The trickle-down effect from that was that, well, when a bunch of so-called wealthy people are doing wealthy shit, you get women who are flying all over the place. They're going to Dubai. They're always on trips. There was this one influencer. I won't say his name. I seen this nigga. I don't know this nigga to have a job in his life. This nigga had 5 private jets back and forth to motherfucking nigga. I've never rented a private jet and I'm making millions. This nigga would bring a boatload of bitches, like about 15 bitches every time to the Caribbean. Vacations nonstop. The point I'm trying to tell y'all is that stopped. All of that stopped. It's dry now. The scammers are out of money. The finessers are in jail. Everything is starting to dry up. And even the women who used to be the byproduct of said lifestyle, they're now a little bit more desperate. Okay? That was my whole point to saying that. The people who enjoyed the inflated finesser life, scam life, let's scam everybody with crypto life, they've all came back down to earth. What does this mean? When you see these chicks these days deal with the Kai Cenat or anybody else, they're more desperate than they've ever been. That's why there's no discretion. There is no, okay, let me just take this L because I'm about to go deal with another nigga who got A, B, C, D, and E, F, G. No, these people are down bad. I'm watching like a pandemic happen. Everybody's exposing. Every disgruntled girl, every girl who ain't get their way. Girl deal with Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat's a single guy. He's fucking all type of girls. She wants to expose. Did y'all see this?
Hold on. And that's the truth. The girl that fell out with Kai Cenat, she tried to expose him. And a couple of y'all black pill guys, they didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't like that. They were like, oh, she's trying to play him, whoop-de-whoop. Some of them were even going in on Kai Cenat. But like I said, even for years, women just get on here and they just, we could just play all of these dudes. I'm going to just give y'all women the blueprint on how to play all of these dudes. And it's not even that. Remember how I told you guys with the soft guy life shit, you dudes might end up meeting, and it be that time when you start meeting women that give a damn. Dudes complain prior to that good women didn't exist. You follow some shit like that, you're gonna start meeting some women that really might get on your program. But now you're playing this soft guy life game, right? Same way, like a lot of these women that's sitting up here listening to She-Ra 7 and all of these other little influencers that's not doing it. Look at how the men call it out, but the women barely do. And the women that are actually doing it, like 1 out of 50 of them calls them out. But they're influencers, so they're trying to make a bag. You might end up getting that guy that would have married you and took you out the game, and you would have been all right. And if he didn't give you the lifestyle that you wanted in the beginning, you can work with them and build it with them and be better off. Some of these girls will actually meet decent quality dudes, but guess what? Now they're not in looking for a husband mode. They're in I'm trying to play a nigga mode. Some of y'all sisters that want to divest, you might actually get that white guy that'll be like, hey, you know what? I'll invest. But you in She-Ra 7 mode. And another thing, too, nobody talks about is that when y'all fuck it up the way that y'all will fuck it up, you putting these dudes on game. You're creating or feeding a fish that would have been in a small pond. You're making him a big fish in that small pond. Because y'all all do the same thing like a parrot. Don't switch it up. Don't put a spin on it. No, nothing. All right? Check this out.
Hey guys, it's Greta here, ladies relationship coach. And today's topic for you ladies is how to get a man.
I sit up here listening to, oh man, I'm going to become a passport bro because women of other countries and races don't play these games. Okay. I'm from Russia and I'm going to play you.
Obsess over you.
Here we go.
I know, right? So ladies, I'm going to give you today the story of
Don't shave the underarms. I'm going to play you. And I sound like Mario.
Cleopatra as an example. As probably most of you know, Cleopatra was one of the biggest powerful seducers in the world. So I'll tell you about what tricks Cleopatra did on Caesar and seduce him for basically the rest of his life. So
Cleopatra didn't even want Caesar like that. She wanted Mark Antony. And y'all do know Cleopatra, she wasn't necessarily attractive. You do know this, right? Hopefully y'all read. But what saved Cleopatra was she was the queen. And she was presented to Caesar rolled up in a carpet. Here we go, War Master. I don't shave the underarm. The underarm is not shaved. That's a man. But now Cleopatra, she was rolled out in a carpet presented to Caesar as a gift. Egypt was going to get taken over anyway. Or seized. No pun intended.
By the way, ladies, the tricks it's basically manipulation. It's pure manipulation. It's mind game.
Why y'all niggas sitting up here talking about some, man, I want to be straight up with me, man. We don't need no game. Okay.
And I look at things like that, like this. Knowledge is power, but it's up to you how you're going to use it. You know, so I'm going to give you this power. I'll give you the knowledge, and it's up to you to use it a high-valued way. Because
now imagine being attracted to somebody playing these type of games. What your goofy ass gonna do? I'm gonna tell her the truth. Not saying you gotta lie, not saying you gotta manipulate, but you can be tactful. Let's get it.
most of these tricks are applied by men nowadays to women. Obviously, women apply these tricks as well. So, you know, like it's good for you to see what he's doing and to respond in the right way so you're not getting hurt. And at the end of the day, actually, you're turning on all around and it's benefiting you. Okay, so with Cleopatra, she was actually the first one to approach Caesar. So she was the one who kind of approached him.
Didn't approach him. She was rolled out in a car. Jesus Christ.
And seduce him with.
They don't even study history.
Sex that, you know, moves in bed. You know, she gave him the best pleasure that he could ever have. And after that, what she did, she went cold and she pulled away. You see that? That's the power of seduction, is being hot and being cold, right? If you're going to give all the time, the guy will start taking you for granted and he will get bored. But let's say you just got a taste of a cake and then the cake is taken away from you. You're like, hold on a minute, I want the rest of that cake. But if the cake is always given to you, you're going to eat, you enjoy it, and then you're getting bored. So then you give a bite of a cake and then you take it away, and then you give a bite again and then you take it away. You get addicted to that cake. You're going crazy, right? So this is what she did to him. She gave him sex and then she pulled away. And Caesar was getting obsessed by her. And whenever we would get together and, you know, talk and stuff, she would tell to Caesar that she admires another guy, that she is finding him better looking, more powerful, and she would tell it to him. This way, putting kind of like...
Oh my God, get it out. God damn it. This way, she's doing that to basically get him to give more, to get like, y'all all play the same damn game. Get Caesar a little bit jealous so he can ramp it up a little bit more. Give more. God damn.
Seeds into his head and making him go crazy, right? So she was not cheating on Caesar. She would just say, I admire him because he's this and this and that, right? So sometimes what guys do sometimes, it's, let's say, okay, now these tricks are really bad.
Get him to fucking commit more.
I would say, okay, myself, if I'm dating a cheeky guy, I would probably use something like that from time to time. Okay, I'm being so honest.
That's what it's for. That's what it's for, Debo. It's called dangling the carrot. She gives him the pussy and then take it away. Yep, this what you fighting wars. You know what I'm saying? You in the war room. This is exactly what you need on your head. She give him pussy. She gives the pussy, and then she takes it away.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Your pussy. Hey, bring the camera, son. Bring the camera. All the young girls who want to make life with pussy, your pussy will perish with you in hell. May your pussy perish with you. May your smooth pussy, creamier pussy, and tight pussy perish with you.
She give the pussy, and then, like, my voice is gone. I'm in between sounding like a Mexican and a Russian. Take it away.
But let's say if the guy is a nice guy, I would never do it to him, you know? So it's, for me, it's like,
oh nigga, the first person they're gonna do this to is a nice guy. Women got endless ammo. That's what y'all don't get. They get endless practice. Endless ammo, endless practice. Hit the link in the chat. Support the show. Giving y'all some good game and telling you how it goes. Player Talk Radio. 1 hour and 28 minutes into the madness.
My bitches. You saying you can't control your bitches? My bitches. You saying you can't control your bitches? My bitches. You saying you can't control your bitches? My bitches. You saying you can't control your bitches? My
you get what you give. So, for example, what she used to do is what you ladies can do, or what guys does sometimes. It's you know, you're with a guy, and let's say you're dating, I don't know, a mixed race guy or a black guy or a white guy, whichever, right? And you're with him, and you see a different guy on a TV. Let's say your boyfriend, let's say he's black, African, or Caribbean, or Middle East, or whichever. And when you see a guy who looks completely totally different of him, like a white guy, let's say, or an Asian guy, or whatever, and when you see like, oh my God, I find him so good looking, you know, and the guy is going crazy, thinking like, how does she find him so good looking? I mean, what, does she not fancy me? You know?
Look at her helmet. This lady has a whole helmet on her head. If you want to seduce the man, shout outs to Debo dropping the huge $15 on the Cash App. Hold on.
Your pussy. Hey, bring the camera, son. Bring the camera. All the young girls who want to make life with pussy, your pussy will perish with you in hell. May your pussy perish with you. May your smooth pussy, creamier pussy, and tight pussy perish with you.
Shout outs to Debo. Debo said, drop them gems. Love when you go in. Pause. I appreciate that, bro. Super pause. I appreciate it, man. So why is it that when you go to the guys' side of the game, we're talking about war, we're talking about inflation, we're talking about what's going on with the world today as we know it, money, what to do, living well. You go to the ladies, this is how you get the panties. This is how you seduce him. And the funny part is not like they're telling ladies other shit that they haven't been doing. They're telling women shit that women be doing. It's like you don't even need to be dating to be doing what this lady is talking about. Married women do it all the time. As a matter of fact, I think most true incels, because these other dudes are they're just babbling. Most incels are married men. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can be single and be an incel. But I'm talking about a true incel. I'm talking about a compromised individual. Y'all hit the like button on the way in. Support the show, y'all. Let me use some game. I'm talking about a truly compromised individual. A man that's like, damn, this girl playing games. I gotta go to work. I'm stressed out. You know, you got some pressure built up, pause. And your wife now is playing games with you. playing games with you. They say women only want winners, right? And they say once you start losing, she starts choosing, right? You're not even performing at tip-top shape. Compromise. And the funny thing is that if this woman goes through shit and the guy goes to court and say, Your Honor, she's been manipulating me the whole time. She, like I told you guys about She-Ra 7. She-Ra 7 got books called I Bring Nothing to the Table, How to Manipulate Your Man, and all this other stuff. James can't even bring that motherfucker to court. Yo, Your Honor, she got books out right now actively talking about manipulation. I want separation. She's manipulating the court right now. Man, that shit will get thrown out. She don't even get looked at as a bad person. Even men look at women like this and be like, whoa, what's a girl supposed to do?
No, it's like he's getting a bit of paranoia, but you are not making him jealous with somebody.
Cleopatra, they described Cleopatra as being a 6.5 or 7. Nothing wrong with that, right? Nothing wrong with being a 6.5 or a 7, right? Because that's premier woman, right? But she was the queen, right? And even in those days, if you're not using a scale of 1 to 10, dudes would simp harder for an average or close to average looking woman, but whatever. She's a queen. Do you really think Caesar would have got stabbed up like that if he wasn't messing with Cleopatra, behind Cleopatra? Dudes back in the day wasn't even going out over baddies, bro. You said, but that's where they get that. It's the man's fault rhetoric. Absolutely. Absolutely. But see, this is why better men that knew and men that like a lot of these guys despise or dirty Mac on or try to talk about day by day, they had to have game. It wasn't even game to be offensive. It was game to be, it was game to defend yourself. Okay, she running game, she manipulating and stuff like that. Okay, Caesar should have been, come on, like you in the war room. Caesar should have been smart enough to be like, okay, she's talking about other dudes. Could it be to get you jealous? Or could it be that she's talking about other dudes because she's interested in other dudes and she's going to pit two dudes against each other? Look what ended up happening with Mark Anthony. Women be starting the majority of these wars, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
You're not cheating on him. You're not, you know what I mean? You're just kind of planting little seeds in his head.
I'll tell you the truth. As a true queen, this ain't no bitch that just grew up in a village and just got on the internet and decided to call herself a queen. The queen of Egypt. You don't think she liked to see men fighting and sparring, quote unquote, over her honor? And her honor at this point is an opinion. Because Egypt is done at that point. Well, not really, but y'all know what I mean. Do your history a little bit.
Head to make him a little bit insecure and make him wonder and
make him trip over and lose his sense of self. Let me give y'all some deep game. And shout outs to Debo and everybody that has supported and will support today's show. Let me give y'all some deep game, and I'm going to really be 100 with y'all, and I'm not going to speak up when I say this, okay? Let me tell y'all the truth. Do you want to know? I'm going to give y'all the game. Put a 1 in the chat. Do you want to know why women are into raw pay fantasies? Do you want to know why the majority of women, even though a lot of them don't come out and say it, but you see it on OnlyFans, you see it on a lot of these shows. You want to know why women are into raw pay fantasies? It's the same concept that she explained right here. Do y'all really want to know why women are into raw pay fantasies? It's not what you think. I'm gonna give y'all the gems. Women are actually into raw pay fantasies because deep down inside, I'm telling you, this is some red pill, but this is some black pill shit. It's some dark shit. They like the idea of having a man so obsessed and so head over heels over him, because this is emotion that they feel for men, whether the man is doing shit or not. They like the idea of having a man that's so obsessed and so head over heels for them that he cannot control his emotions. Like he loses himself over the thought of her, over just her. You understand what I'm saying? Doesn't matter if it's physical, doesn't matter if if she can have that type of dominion and power over you, it makes her feel like she's somebody or something. And women have preyed on men over the years losing themselves. What's a simp? A simp is a man that already pre-lost himself. Why would a woman get mad and go after a simp or even be disgusted at a simp? It's like, you don't even know me. Give me the chance to actually, because give her the chance to actually seduce and reduce you. Why would somebody want the chance to actually seduce and reduce you? Well, it's a selfish reason. They can't. You literally have the reason why they get mad even over some shit like that. I'm giving y'all some real game. You rob them of a selfish act that you don't even know of. You know what I'm saying? When you simp over them like that. It's like, let me get you to that point. Don't stop using your logic, you stupid man, and already be at that point before I get the chance to get you to that point. You understand what I'm saying? Because if a woman can effectively change you, she will change on you. Okay? If she can change you, she will change on you. And when you come pre-changed, you just robbed her of the satisfaction of doing that to you. Let me screw you over. Niggas be coming like pre-packaged food, pre-screwed over. If she can change you, she's going to change on you. This is why you got a group of niggas running around here complaining about women. Oh, they go after bad boys. But guess what? They try to turn those bad boys into good boys. But if that bad boy observes how she treated a good boy, then why the fuck would he change? As a matter of fact, when she trying to change you, you got to put her ass through a damn obstacle course. These good boys don't even know how to fucking put these bitches through a goddamn... You better put that motherfucker through an obstacle course. Oh, you gonna change me? Okay, you have to jump over hurdles, hoops. You got to jump over this loop I'm about to put you through. Okay, you jumped over it yesterday. Good job, bitch. Now we about to set it on fire. Hopefully your makeup together. We're going to set this on fire. You got to put them through an obstacle course. That's the thing about good dudes. Y'all good niggas go after horrible bitches. And y'all don't even give her you see? Again, it goes back to what I've been telling y'all. How they want to do. Y'all don't even... She's a fucked up bitch, but you a good dude, right? She's mad because you're a good dude and you're sitting there being Bruce Lee and blocking all the bullshit and doing stuff. Let's say you successfully do it. She's mad that you didn't give her a chance for you to look like a horrible nigga so she can look like a good bitch. You don't even give her the chance to do that. This is why they get up under horrible niggas to look like good bitches. What's going on, Tech Realm? Man up, man. Man, but let me stop talking about this because I'm giving y'all this game for damn near free. Shout outs to Debo. You said they want you to jump for them, lose your life, and then call you stupid. Yeah, they want you to be disposably indisposable. Yes, they want you to be disposably indisposable. Yeah, I want you to feel jealous, but not crash over being jealous. I want you to be tactfully jealous, but still be able to make me think that your jealousy is cute, or still have me wooed. You know? That's why when you start dropping your standards for them, they call you a sucker. Because yeah, women and your woman, your wife, whoever, even your daughter, wake up every single day and figure out, how can I pimp this nigga out? How can I get him to respond? How can I get him to do some shit? How can I get him to crash out? This is why sometimes purposely you got to put obstacles in the way, because if it's too good, she can't comprehend with that. She got to feel bad one day so she can feel good again. Things can't always be too good. And then you get some of these relationships, right? Then you get some of these relationships where the woman is actually feeling good. You got her on a regimen, you got her on a routine, and then she go to work and put them niggas through hell. You know? Some dudes know that they have that capacity in them to do that to a guy, but they make sure they handle, or they manage the situation where they're not the guy that woman is doing that to. You know? Shout out to Tech Rail. Y'all hit the like button on the way and support the show. I'm giving y'all some game. None of these people in this space is deep enough to lace you like this. All right? Shout out to Life in the Building. He said, in all honesty, if men were genetically predisposed to female nature, none of this would work. I haven't met or heard a woman who understands men just as much as men understands a woman. Well, they do, but they understand men under lust. And then you do have some good women out here that do understand the tricks and the trades to, you know, seducing and not reducing a man, but seducing a man. You know, seduction doesn't always have to lead to reduction. You know, straight lace, no chase. Absolutely. Seduction doesn't always have to lead to reduction. Reduction shouldn't have to be at the mercy of seduction. What's going on, Aaron B? Y'all throw something on the rice fund. All right, let's get back into it.
Think maybe he is not that good enough for you. Therefore, maybe you like, let's say, the other type of guy, you know? And when he's thinking like, oh my God, maybe I need to change.
I'm gonna make sure y'all walk away with some gems today. Y'all are not just watching a Manosphere show. This is not a soap opera. This is some real information, y'all.
Maybe I need to improve, maybe I need to do, maybe I need to seduce her more. I need to step up my game because maybe she doesn't find me attractive, you know? So this is what Cleopatra did.
To step up your what?
Caesar, she was like, I really admire that guy. He's so strong and he's so powerful and so on. So she.
And this is the thing too, because it backfires. Every guy in here is telling you need to, even that dude yesterday, yeah, telling you to be strong and powerful. Do you know that will fuck you up? Quote unquote, being strong and powerful like that, it'll mess you up. Why will it mess you up, Kuda? I'm glad you asked. Glad you asked. It'll mess you up because you'll start to get entitled and think things are supposed to be given to you. You understand what I'm saying? When this is what she doesn't understand. She's just teaching you this little bullshit manipulation. She's not giving you no real game. When Cleopatra was presented to Caesar, she was wrapped up in an Egyptian carpet that was woven by hand. So she was presented to him. She wasn't like no Jezebel, no groupies, no harlots that Caesar was hitting, even though Caesar probably hit way badder women than Cleopatra. But she was the queen of Egypt in a subservient position, rolled out on a carpet. Ah, a gift fitted for a king. You know, that bullshit. That's how y'all niggas want to feel in y'all real life. Oh, a gift fitted for a king. That's why you got dudes running around here. I just don't feel I have to approach. What is this cold approach thing? Walking over and talking to something that you want? Like, these niggas have the nerve to be playing video games and shit like that. Then when you were playing Pokemon and you wanted to go fight Snorlax, you walked over to Snorlax and pressed the A button and interacted with him? When you wanted that damn Charizard, you walked all over the goddamn, or that Moltres, or that goddamn Firebird, or that Ice Bird. Didn't you? You walked into a whole cave, went through a whole bunch of bullshit. You couldn't cut you done fought Geodude like 50 times in this cave. This nigga was a non-skippable character. To go find this bird, and you walked over to the bird after you done prepared yourself. But these niggas are sitting up here telling you, oh, you don't need no game. Okay. Well, then don't complain and bitch when the opportunity leaves you. Oh, but you're going to complain and bitch when the opportunity leaves you. You know, they understand men in positions to themselves to a certain degree. We understand them in relation to ourselves to a certain degree. I do agree with you, Life. We will have to unpack those because to a certain degree, that is true. Debo said the good thing, too good is only for a healthy mind that can tolerate that. Right. And it's not really paranoia to always say, what's the catch? You know? Shout outs to Link. Yes, Stefano. Yes, Stefano. Oh, Stefano was pulling Marlena. Stefano was a real alpha male. All them niggas in these videos and movies and stuff like that y'all say, oh, growing up as a kid, oh, he's horrible. Oh, he's getting put in jail. Oh, he's, you know. Now y'all trying to be them. You know. I'm gonna do a video where I'm just retelling the story because, like, I ain't gonna lie. If you look at Aladdin, Jasmine ain't have no reason to treat Jafar like that. He had a whole palace. She could have had any gold ring that was in that damn cave. And she left this man for a nigga with a carpet, a monkey, and a genie. Stealing apples from the market. That's cold-blooded right there. If I was Jafar, I would have had some. I would have been like, bruh, this is wild. This is wild. What's going on, Lolita? Shout outs to everybody in the building. Yes, y'all hit the like button, support the show. Let's get into it.
She was planting the seeds in his head and created a bit of paranoia. So she was giving him hot, and she would twist it a bit and make him paranoid. So basically, she made him completely obsessed over her.
She knew how to pull his strings. Pause.
He basically seduced.
She looked at Caesar. It was like,
you're a victim. There we go, CSI.
Him by being hot and cold, and at the same time by creating this love in him, you know, the power of seduction. So ladies, if you will use these tricks, use it very gently and be wary of it. But I would say instead of using these tricks, it's better to be aware of them. And when the guy is doing these things to you on purpose, the best reaction is no reaction. That way he will think like, hold on a minute, I'm doing this to her and she doesn't care what's going on. Does she not love me? Does she not like me? Or I'm making her jealous by telling her that, let's say, for example, I'm white, right? And he would tell me that, let's say he finds, let's say Beyonce really attractive, you know? Why is she not?
This called her Beyonce. Look at the Beyonce. Beyonce. Shout out to my friend out here. She told me how to say bologna right. She said bolognese. I said, what? I said bologna. She was like, no, bolognese. I think I said it wrong. But anyway.
Getting jealous that, you know, Beyonce looks completely opposite of her and I find her attractive.
I'm be irritated. I'm going to start calling her Beyonce.
You know? So it's just like no reaction whatsoever because you know what he's doing and play it safe. He's just pushing your buttons, right? Because he cares and he wants you to go crazy. So don't go crazy, and you will have him at your feet by doing a high value thing, which is no.
Else to Jay Green in the chat. What's going on? How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hold on, y'all. She called her Beyonce. He said, I know I'm getting tired of these goofs talking about real men, but Aladdin getting the cheeks. Yeah, man. You have a whole black pill sector that just bounces between. Look, when it goes their way, they say women are playing good guys. When it don't goes their way, then they have some soliloquy about Chad and all this other stuff, you know? And women will look at this type of content and laugh because it's like, dudes are having like these deep conversations about hypergamy. A lot of why if women really practice hypergamy like that, then why are they locked out of the dating market? Like that goes to show y'all don't understand the dating market. People don't always get what they want when they want it. It's not at a demand thing. And it's even worse too in the West because we have an overinflated sense of ego, overinflated sense of self, number one, self-aggrandizement. Overinflated sense of ego, and let me tell you the brilliance of not getting what you want when you want it. You're not always right. You're not always right. This is why rejection is a safety curve. Rejection is a good thing. Okay? When she wants like y'all don't even, speaking of Beyonce, what hypergamy don't exist? Why would Beyonce and them make a song talk about some I need a soldier? Oh, I thought hypergamy existed. You would have had a soldier. You know, you would have had a soldier. You know, you said when a woman is taught the game, it's to manipulate or seduce to get something, but they're already being given something. The thing is that if you're always getting given something, sometimes you do have a lot of resources, but you're not receiving something that you want. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really a situation where it's like beggars can't be choosers. It's more so of a situation where it's like, okay, I have too much of that. You damn near they become over encumbered if you think about it. They become over encumbered. Okay? You said when a man is taught the game, it has to lead and intentionally create situations that work. Yes, because men are taught about what do they give to the world, present something to the world. When a man thinks that he's giving something or presenting something to the world, he thinks that he has to offer women something, which to a certain degree he do have to offer women something, but not in the way that he believes that he has. This is how you are socialized, you know? You said, I tell hoes, you get what you put in. You get what you put in. When I in my, you say you can't control your. I got you, Debo. You can't control your bitch here. My voice is gone from yesterday from yelling. Yeah, hold on, y'all.
My bitches. You saying you can't control your bitch here? My bitches. You saying you can't control your bitch here? My bitches. You saying you can't control your bitch here?
Yeah, so you got to listen to these guys because they're too extreme. Okay? And now I'm sorry. Shout outs to Base Pluto. I'm seeing the black pill jitterbug right now. It's like, why y'all jitterbugging? I'm telling you, the excuses that they could use of yesteryear, they can't use it right now. They can't use it right now. And it's not the red pill and the black pill uniting. The red pill and the black pill will never unite because y'all were never black pill. You blue pill raging dude got to come around to the red pill. We've protected y'all for the longest time. We've protected the black pill sector for the longest time. They started beefing with themselves. Now, you know the red pill is going to beef with themselves, but guess what? The black pill shouldn't beef with themselves because the black pill is one philosophy, whereas the red pill can be a bunch of philosophies. Stay woke because it's no joke.
Or reaction, okay? So ladies, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please press like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Y'all niggas up here getting seduced by bitches that sound like Batman. This bitch, she don't sound like Batman. I'm talking about some of the women y'all go after. Now, you know what? I was going to get back into Base Pluto. Shout outs to Base Pluto. We're going to get back into it because I actually like Base Pluto. But for everyone,
your boy is back.
For everyone, Olivia, Alexa, or woman that gets what we're talking about, there's 50 of these niggas. I'm going to teach you how to beat men at their own game. What game?
Your boy is back. Come on in here and let's...
What game are you going to teach men or women how to beat men at? Tricking? Yeah, so if he want to take you out, ladies, and he want to trick on you, this is what you need to do. I don't know why I'm using the Baltimore voice. Somebody said, I know why Tupac left Baltimore. He got tired of them saying his name the way they say name. They say that they be saying it. Tupac. All right, let's go.
Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
I don't have no music. Because if I play music, then YouTube is going to put ads on my video that I didn't instruct them to put on there. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll sing or something or hum later. All right. Come on, y'all a little slow. Boy, it's like if you don't come out here for a week, boy, get about you quick, Jack. All right. All right. Okay. Just waiting for the pop before I go in. Okay. Well, you know what? Guess what? Y'all see it on the replay. So here we go.
The gender war is really men versus men. I mean, again, I keep telling y'all, you can't fight who you're trying to actively fuck. Can't fight who you're trying to fuck. You can get into a fight with somebody after you fuck, but you can't fight who you're trying to fuck.
Today, we want to talk about how to beat men at their own game. Now, what is this about? When we say beat them at their own game, what are we really talking about? Now, let me say this, ladies. I know that y'all hate.
When a man goes this route, he's an orbiter, but he may be trying to pull the type of women that he's orbiting. So this is why when you hear this type of content, don't get mad, observe. Because if you get mad, it can mess up your tuition. You can miss the game. That's why I keep telling y'all dudes, I'm like, bro, y'all, when y'all get played by women and all this other stuff, y'all need to be focused on the details. Y'all need to observe. I would actually tell some of y'all, if y'all are hard-headed or stubborn, to really get the game, go on dates where you know women are going to play you. Go on that foodie call date. Kuda, why would you tell a guy to do that? Because the price and the stuff and the hurdles and hoops that women will have you go through, that's your price of tuition. Because if I can't reach you, she'll be able to reach you by the shit that she's doing and the shit that you're funding way more than I can. And you blowing that little 40, 50, maybe $100 on that date for an ungrateful chick will teach you way more than I can teach you. So when you come back to Player Talk Radio and soak up this game, now everything I'm saying is going to make sense. Damn, Kuda, you right. She did do that. Damn, she did have an attitude with the waiter and then had one with me later. Damn, she didn't, she didn't have no etiquette. Damn, Kuda, she sat across from me, giving me this me versus her vibe instead of sitting beside me, even when I tried to correct it. Damn, she kind of did order way more on my tab and ordered more than what I was getting. And she knew she ordered more than what I was getting, you know? I ordered the burger and some fries. This bitch got shrimp scampi, lobster, and a helicopter. We ain't even getting to the drinks yet. So you need to pay for tuition. You have gotten to go through the rinse, wash, repeat cycle before some of this shit that you're listening to in these red pill spaces makes sense. This is why women flocked back in the day to soap operas. to soap operas. Because some of the shit Stefano was putting Marlena through, they can relate to it.
This concept of the game, like women really hate that. Now, why do you hate the idea of the game? Why does this bother you so much? Well, it bothers you because hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Real quick, what's going on out here? Because it's very unusual for just no one to be out here. Hold on, let me try something real quick. Make sure. Oh, there we go. Okay. Here we go.
Like the dude
all right, there we go. There we go. Little delayed.
We got Kirk here.
Cool. What's up? Hey, I was about to get out of here. I'm like, okay, I'm on the wrong page. Ain't nobody in this joint. What's up? There they go. What's up, Bet? Who else we got out here? Faro, what's up? Joanne, Judy, what's happening? Yeah, y'all had me like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I definitely didn't log into the wrong page. All right, hey, what's up, Love Joy? Okay, now I feel so much better. All right, as y'all can see, I've been on vacation. I accomplished my goal. I am both fatter and blacker.
Yeah, she testing your wallet. This is why I'm asking y'all, why the hell are y'all telling people how much you make on the first date? And if you tell her your profession without being playful and shit like that and drum up some type of seduction and shit, because you'll have women that don't even really do shit judging you. And they will misjudge you. Because a lot of you guys don't even think you're unique. They never messed with somebody like you before, even if you're a garbage disposal man. She don't know how much you make. It's better for them to judge and be wrong. What do you do for a living? I'm a hopscotch champion. What about you? Shit.
I went to Florida, and yes, I was in Florida. Catherine, I was at Fort Lauderdale. I was in Hollywood area.
This nigga on here just gossiping. Hold on. Let's get the base Pluto real quick. Now, I don't know if base Pluto is doing pre-records from stuff that I said. I mean, you can come out the clouds. Like, But this is something I've said in the past. That guys are not entitled, even if they are a good guy. All right, so let's break this down real quick. Y'all hit the like button, support the show. Hold on. Let's break this down real quick. Shout outs to base Pluto. Hold on.
All right, people. Brothers. First off, y'all already know the channel. We are still growing very, very well. Not today, bro. Basically being a stream channel now where we have on previous videos and appreciate that. Honestly, time. Today's topic is one that I think is very, very important, okay? That I think it needs its own video for the future as well. So if anyone comes on my channel and says, oh, you're just entitled, men are just entitled, blah, blah, nonsense, right? We're going direct.
Now, he had a post that I saw earlier. I guess you got people right now that's like starting to get fed up with the black pill talking points and stuff. Because like I said, they're kind of running their course, right? But he had a post. And it was a guy. Let me see if I can find it. On his post. Taking a page out of my book. So I guess he shared a post with this guy named Pars 90s, right? And Pars said, that's literally all your videos. Hold on. Oh, let me actually go to his community tab, so I don't have to read it off my phone. All right, Doomer Pill Decoded. I was looking at this earlier. There's some truth, but once you know, you cannot unsee. How much times you got to tell the same people the truth? But cool. Clowning a detractor post. He said, us in the black pillosphere, wow, listen to average to below men. You are basically been forsaken by the mega corpos, government, media, boomers, and women. They want you to sacrifice yourself to systemic problems that you can't and didn't cause, and want you to bleed for them. Say no. Make your life easy as possible. Low IQ Muppets. Your videos are just screaming and telling men women want Chad. You're a grifter. We know this. You're a grifter. Here we go, CSI. As I'm not one of... Oh, I'm a dork. As I'm not one of the main ones that started saying this clearly, as well as the greats in a decade before me. As well as the greats a decade before me. Pars, you better not run when the panel show returns. He said, that's literally all your videos. No matter what the title is, you just scream loud as hell about how you're ugly and how she wants Chad. We already know this is so. We already know this. So why make 300 1-hour live streams about it? You're just a grifter. That simple. All right. And he says he's not wrong. Here's another post from a minute ago, I think. It said, we need to talk about the black pill, meaning to reconcile that there are no personal solutions to systemic problems when there actually is, which can only resolve over evolutionary time, which is happening faster than you think. There are no personal solutions to systemic problems. That's not true. Feminism / women is a systemic problem. There's a solution to it. All right. So now we go back. We get back into this video.
Going directly to this video right now. All right. So you see, modern men. What they're
What's
doing
going on, Aqua?
Is
telling y'all. See, y'all got to stop listening to 1 billion people on the internet. I keep telling y'all what the black pill is over and over and over and over again. The black pill is enlightenment. The black pill is nothingless. The black pill is, it is so. It's okay. The black pill is the embodiment of it's okay. If a woman says yes to you, okay. If she says no to you, okay. Because either way, it's going to be okay. There's no good or bad. There's really no evil for real, or you can find the okayness in everything. If the world blows up, okay. If I save the world, okay. It is so. What's going to happen is meant to happen, so let it happen. Okay. And it doesn't mean that you can't find the beauty in the world, but these guys are not black pilled. They're not talking about life. Niggas are telling you it's over because some young woman that's about to get older soon told them no. These dudes not talking about the Bhagavad Gita. They're not talking about the universe and how to attract things to you. They're not talking about metaphysical stuff. They're not talking about the Quran. Not even from an atheist standpoint, but I'm talking about just certain things like realms, jinns. They're not talking about Zen and meditation. and reaching certain levels of enlightenment. They're not talking about turning an internal clock. They're not talking about no Earl Nightingale and what's his name? My boy, Sadhguru. They're not talking about all of these guys that are trying to teach and preach enlightenment. They're not. They don't even come from a position of wisdom.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
You hear more complaints than actual wisdom. You can't even go to the black pill sector to find wisdom. And despite all the stuff they're talking about, why don't y'all ever talk about victories? Why none of these niggas never have a conversation about getting pussy on accident? Why don't we hear a conversation? Never mind, man. I'm not even gonna get into this shit, man. I'm not even gonna get into this shit, man. There's no success story. And the niggas that's really going through it, they're not on the internet. It's just a bunch of dudes pretending like they're a class that they're not. Nowadays, you can pay for a girlfriend. So, what's the problem?
Gaslighting, all right? Especially for the average to
right. Here we go. Hold on, I got you, right. Green. Hold on. I got you.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
And the funny part is that I don't know who they want to come save them. Because a lot of these dudes, if they get a girlfriend, they homeboys they disassociate with them. That sounds like you're a true cell. You're not an incel, you're a true cell. Dude, I can't leave the community. My homeboys aren't gonna fuck with me, dude. I gotta fuck prostitutes behind your back, dude.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus?
It's definitely not that complicated, but if you add a whole bunch of logic into illogical stuff, it'll make it complicated.
What I want you to understand is when it came to historical context, right? Your grandfather, your grandfather's grandfather, right? And for generations, they would never, ever, ever have told you, okay, that you are entitled because you are demanded by the society.
Vader said because they never got boxed on accident. Shit. You damn near get an Amazon package on accident before some of these dudes get the box. But shout outs to Pluto. Let's get it. Let's see where he's coming from.
Serve them, to please them, protect them, provide for them, and somehow, some way, you want, not even just land, right? You want to have a family that is more in line with your family for generations, right? But they've convinced you, all right, that if you want anything at all, you are owed anything. I think that's insane. Oh yeah, that's insane. All right, telling men that for some reason,
these dudes ain't even looking for marriage. That's the crazy part. Shout outs to Lolita. Hit the like button to support the show. 2 hours and 17 minutes into the madness. Let's go.
That if they want, a wife, children, a good job, all right, even in my opinion, some land, all right, or the access to land, very, very simply, because it is very, very hard to buy land, all right? What they tell modern men is, you are entitled. It does not matter if you're a good man, right? Oh, just because you're a good man does not mean you deserve X, Y, and Z. Just because you're entitled, blah blah, because you're good, you think that you deserve, those things. Yes, you do deserve those things. One more time.
This makes me think, like, aside from this shit, what do y'all talk to women about? Because a lot of the black pill cats, they're not ready to really overhaul their whole approach to shit. Like, at this point, what do you actually talk to women about? What do you actually speak to women about?
Yes, you do deserve those things, modern men. If they tell you you're this good dude, all right, ideal dude, you try to literally be what they demand you to be, then yes, you deserve those things. How are you entitled?
Dudes are like saying this shit online, and the girls that they're trying to date are in the club right now screaming, "Get it sexy." I want y'all to pay attention to that. Dudes are intellectually telling y'all and breaking down whatever they think women are thinking online. And the girls that they're trying to talk to is in the club right now with a water one stuffed in her ass talking about some "get it sexy." You niggas are confusing me.
It's how to what? Because when the dark times come, as they demand, who do they demand solve those things? You. So it means this, right? Here's what it means. When it comes to your actual labor.
Hold on. Excuse my manners. Hold on.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
When it comes to your actual labor, they believe your body, your labor belongs to them. But your wants, your desires, your dreams, your needs, all those things that make you move forward and have been in your family forever, all of a sudden...
Who's more black pill, desires and dreams, or in the club with a water ones in your ass screaming, "Get it sexy"?
That is where the line is drawn, which proves what, okay? What does this prove? You're not supposed to ask for anything, and they want you to have pleasure in absolutely having nothing that was even given to the men before you, bro.
But see, this is the thing. What the fuck are y'all asking for? You said she gave it to the men before you. What are you asking for? Are you asking for some pussy? Because she'll give you some pussy. If it's anything she'll give you some pussy. Are you asking for pussy? Just goddamn, say it. Oh, I'm going to make a whole long video about some shit that I'm asking for. But when somebody asks me what I'm asking for, I don't know what I'm asking for. But she gave it to the guy before me. Do you want some pussy? My voice gone, y'all. It hurts when I speak.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus?
Go get some pussy. God damn.
Yes.
They don't know what they want.
This is what they believe. All right. You, modern man, cannot ask for anything, and you must find pleasure in serving that social fabric, that decaying society, which obviously has been decaying before you. But, all right, how dare you ask for absolutely anything in return? Because you do, you're entitled.
Bro, what do you want in return from Pookie's women? Just go get the pussy.
Even though they call you a good man, even though they tell you to do X, Y, and Z, and they pretty much, in my opinion, promise you, if you do X, Y, and Z, you'll get A, B, and C return.
That's your problem. You just contradicted your title. Have y'all ever seen that meme where it's like how good guys think dating works, and it's that guy, I think from Family Guy, and he got that punch card. Give me 1 second, I'll go find it.
If you demand or ask for A, B, and C in return, who is the bad guy? You.
But you say the bad guy gets pussy.
You see, this is why many modern men out here have tapped out. Why many modern men out here are saying, you know what? I'm good by myself, my games, you know, maybe the massage parlor with hashtag we respect Maria and Ling Ling over here, okay? Because that is what their journey entails when it comes to the conclusion that they make for themselves. Because if they're told to be a certain way and they are a certain way and nothing comes from that at all, or they ask for anything, they're blamed for it. Which means what? You are not carrying the burdens and the blames of things that have zero to do with you. That's right.
Or you have the decent women.
Absolutely zero to do with you.
You can go after decent women. That'll help. There's a lot of decent women out here.
Zero. So that's why I tell men out here the truth. And I always tell men the raw truth. Men need to realize and accept that, yes, they see you as a cog. You are not a human being. Men saw how Ukraine fell apart with Russia right now in real time, pretty much, right? They saw how, you know, the men were forced to fight in a conflict they did not want to fight. And even, you know, the Transformers, robots in disguise, okay, you know, Natasha, your name is actually Nikolai. Yeah, you, Nikolai, you got to fight too. Nice try, all right? And women did not complain. They just, you know, bounced. They cried for like, you know, a week. And then you see those exact same women doing, where are they at? Dubai, all right? On a plane somewhere, on Instagram, all right? And notice that they're not even pushing awareness for that conflict. No, 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 no. They are absolutely just moving on, doing whatever, as if that entire conflict is not still ongoing. Meanwhile, I've seen a video, right, where a guy, he was actually Russian, and he got shot and has hands up and surrender, right?
Bro, what are we
The
talking
drone
about?
just dropped on him, you know, a bomb, and boom, he was done, though. So a literal war crime, pretty much, you know, happened to a man who did not want to even be there. Meanwhile,
what are we talking about?
In Russia, Natasha, she chilling, all right? She chilling. You see, men realize this, right? They realize that, okay, why do I have to do honestly anything in return when it comes to my life being so devalued? All right. Like, is it so wrong to truly want what your grandfather, grandfathers wanted? Oh, sorry, had forever? No, it's not. Okay. Oh, but Morpheus, back in the day, you know, my grandma was 14, my granddad was like 27. Listen, okay, that's wrong. I get it. All right. I'm not saying that at all. I'm really not. All right. When it comes to that part of the equation, of course. What I'm saying is, if you want these men to completely defend, protect, and provide for a civilization, why do you have a problem with these men wanting things in return? Why do you declare that as not genuine, as fake nice, as
don't know what y'all want in return? It's hard for you to say you just want some pussy. Just say, let's start with some pussy.
Entitled, you literally demand these exact same men put their bodies on the line for clearly a civilization that does not truly value them at all. That's why men are tapping out. This is not hard to understand. It really is not. But I get it. You know what I mean? I understand this. This right here, these talks that we have in the fellowship with ourselves are ones that have now become more mainstream. And I see in comment sections on every single platform.
Yep. And now what you're talking about is becoming a little bit more relevant. And a lot of y'all got to grift to red pill spaces. That's just how it goes. Like I said, we've been protecting y'all space for a long time, bro.
When it comes to dynamics between men and women, as well as even, let's say, a woman getting robbed and the men just sat there. They should be in jail.
So profound.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hit the like button, support the show. 2 hours and 28 minutes into the madness. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Only if some person said years ago and warned people that there'll be more apathy of men. I wonder who. Listen, y'all. Men, at the end of the day, right, when it comes to these things, right, what I want you to truly do and truly understand is you can have more than that, bro. You can. There is absolutely no problems with wanting to have things that are the historical norm in a healthy manner if they demand that your labor and your body must be used to defend that said society.
All right. I'm done. Shout outs to Pluto. I'm done, bro. All right, we just gonna keep it black pill. All right. We just gonna keep it black pilled, okay? Let me get into the final thought of today's show. All right. They worship women. The red pill worship women too, so I can't get mad at them. They pedestalize it like crazy. And they believe women. I'm thinking like, damn, if I was black pill, I wouldn't believe women. I mean, I am black pill, but you know. Nigga, when I hear a woman say, I want my man to be 6 feet, it's like listening to one of you niggas say, man, I want a Lamborghini. Like, shit. Okay. When I hear a woman go down her list, it's like listening to y'all saying, man, she got to be a stallion. The ass got to be fat. She got to be proportionate, right? She better have no attitude. She better have no, like, bro. What's going on, Curly? What's going on, man? So I'm like, I'm done, bro. I'm burnt out. I'm tired of it now. But let's get into the game. All right. I'm not here to debate black pill people or people that has confused themselves into thinking that they're black pilled when they're really blue pill raging. I'm not here to change anybody's views, but and I know this because I'm stubborn. What's going on, Coffee? I'm going to tell you some real shit. A lot of these dudes are just stubborn. They're not even black pilled. They're just lazy and stubborn. And they haven't felt enough to really change their situation. A lot of them are just lazy and stubborn. So I'm going to just tell y'all like this. Because y'all need to be careful with a lot of people and just people, that talk about a lot of these topics, whether they know what they're talking about or not, just a tad bit. When you see these people actually talk to somebody and actually debate, they just want to disagree to disagree. Right? They just want to disagree to disagree. All right? They want hoes, and they know damn well they want hoes too. All right? We know what this is all for. And it's cool. You know, I wouldn't expect a black pill guy not to want a hoe, if you think about it. But one thing I've noticed is that new information can change somebody, but not overnight. You know what I'm saying? New information can change somebody, but not overnight. So if you debate with somebody and they give you new information that makes you go, or is well put, and it doesn't combat the information that you put out, but it makes you rethink your position on a lot of the things that you've said over the years or things you may truly believe in. My thing is this. If somebody puts out some real information and it's like, okay, he kind of got you right there. A real guy is somebody that sit back and be like, okay, let me listen, let me teach. Like, can you go further with that? To a certain degree, the debate is over. Because now you can teach and lace somebody. Think about it. If I spent 4 years believing in feminism, and then in a debate or in a podcast or something, somebody presented information that really sums up what I've been believing in, and then frames it in a way where it's like, damn, okay, that's a way out. That's a real scenario. You know, that's where it came from. That's that's what it really is. Well, guess what? I now have to listen if I really gave a fuck about what I was talking about. And my views aren't going to change in one podcast. Now I got to go back to the drawing board and do my homework on that thing. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean I got to change my position on it, but I can do my homework on what's being said and give myself a fighting chance to change my position on it or not. That's what righteous people that stand by their philosophy or are willing to learn, that's what they would do. Not sit here and just completely still argue. So when you debate with a lot of these cats or talk to a lot of these cats about something and you presented a way out, they just want to sit back and argue. So it's like, bro, I'm not going to convince you of anything, bro. Because at the end of the day, I know what I know, and that's all I know. And you're going to have to live whatever you believe out for sure. So good luck. You know? You said not much, bro. Got my head almost chopped off last night about my new channel trailer over at Black Man Being Brutally Honest. That's funny. You said we resolved the smoke. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, y'all are good brothers anyway. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be collabing. Okay, definitely. I'll have to do that on the next show. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll go check it out. Absolutely. I started today's show a little bit late. We might do another show, though. You said most of these Negroes debate, and they're saying the same point. Yeah. But if you don't really want to bring a conclusion, if you have a problem and you don't really want to bring an ending or a conclusion to it, you're going to hold on to it. Like the story that I told you guys about the lady and the man. Guy got a new job, moved to a new city, walked past the house, the old house. He saw this old lady and the old man on their porch at nighttime in the rocking chair. And they got a dog beside him, and the dog is hollering because they're on this old creaky porch, and he don't know what the dog is hollering about. And he said, one day when I get up and go to work, I'm going to ask these old couple, why when I walk by, the dog's always hollering, not barking at me, but sound like he in pain. So the next day he gets up, get ready, gets dressed for work, walk beside the house, old lady, old man, right out there on the porch. And he said, hey, why every time I walk by here, your dog is hollering? Is he okay? He sounds like he's in pain. And the woman looked at the man and said, well, this is an old porch, and where he's sitting down on is on this nail. He's sitting down on this rusty nail. And the guy said, well, why would you allow your dog? Don't you love your dog? Why would you allow your dog to go sit on that nail? The lady said, well, he's of age. And when he's ready to get off that nail because he's felt enough pain, eventually he will. Shout outs to everybody that's in the building. hit the like button. Support the show on air, off care. God damn it, on air, off air. If you care, anywhere. Coffee got a new trailer. Y'all hit that like button and support. Check out Coffee's trailer. I gotta run. It's Player Talk Radio. Thank you to everybody that supported today's show. We're gonna be going over Coffee's trailer, Black Man Being Brutally Honest, and also Travel Time with Paul on the next show. It's Player Talk Radio. Good morning. We out. Peace.
sound bad. I just fucked her in my Gucci shop. We pull up with Steve, yeah. I got all these ice drops. We pull up with my, yeah. I'ma clean the spot up. We pull up with Steve, yeah. Dirty lean in the cup. Money talk to me. Money talk to me. These niggas can't talk to me. Money talk to me. Money talk to me. These niggas can't talk to me. Diamonds on me, yeah. You not in for me. We got in with shots. You walk in with clickies. Diamonds on me, yeah. You not in for me. We got in with shots. You walk in with clickies. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Clickies. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Yeah.
Looks like that's the end of the video. You learned something new. Be sure to hit that like button.